I'm Steve Caplin for CreativePro, and we're going to look at the lighting filter inside Affinity. Now, there used to be a lighting filter in Photoshop, but it was part of the 3D element of Photoshop, and when they took 3D out, the lighting filter went with it. Here's how it works. Make sure your background is selected, and make sure you're on pixel mode rather than vector or layout. And we'll go to Pixel, Filters, and choose Lighting. We'll move the panel out of the way so we can see the image, and now we can move it around. The top handle rotates the light. The middle one sets the height of the light so we can make it more or less focused, and the bottom one moves it around. Let's put it on top of those existing lights. The two outer handles here control the outer cone, so the spread of the light, and the inner ones control the focus, so the inner cone. Let's move it so it's on top of our current lights. And there's the room lit by our new lighting. It's not very convincing because actually the lighting wouldn't be as harsh as that. So we can increase the amount of ambient light in the room. And now we get a rather more convincing effect of that light coming from the lamps hanging from the ceiling. We can add more lights. Let's add one. And let's make this one a point light. And we'll move it over the open doorway. We can either grab the external circle around it, or we can use the distance slider, and that changes the size of it and so the brightness of the light. We can compare before and after by using these three icons at the bottom of the panel. The middle one gives you a split view with the after on the left and before on the right, and we can drag those handles to see there's the scene with the original lighting, and here it is with our new lighting. We can also offer a split view that shows the entire scene with and without our new lighting. Now, applying this will apply it directly to the image, and we can't get rid of it. So I'm going to cancel that. An alternative way of applying it is to go to Pixel, New Live Filter Layer, and we can choose lighting from here. It's exactly the same dialog, but this time it'll make it as an adjustment layer so we can always change the parameters later, and it doesn't irrevocably burn the lighting into the image. So this time I'm going to change the lighting type from spot to directional. And that gives us an overall lighting on our image. The further towards the center we drag it, the brighter it becomes. And you can see it's not just the same as adjusting the brightness and contrast, because as we brighten it, the highlights really glow as if they're being truly lit. We can also add some texture to this, and the texture it uses is the background image, which it uses as a bump map. As we drag it, it makes it more three-dimensional. If I take it to an extreme, you can see now that if we move the direction around, then we change the direction on that bump map. This is not something you're going to use every day, but if we give it a small amount of texture, it can give the scene just a little bit more life. When we put it away, you can see there is our lighting, and at any point we can open that up and either change it or get rid of it, so it doesn't apply it permanently to the image unless we want it to.
Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a like and subscribe to our channel. And for thousands more how-to articles and tutorials, visit our website, creativepro.com, and become a member today. Thanks for learning with us.